Good morning. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Sachse. I'm Deborah Gordan, and we're about to start our guided meditation for the morning. Some of it is guided, some of it is silent, so that you can sit and relax with us. And let's just receive some healing, shall we? And radiate it as well, of course. So if you'll just get comfortable in your seats. I like to do feet flat on the floor. I like to do palms up, but please do what makes you comfortable. And just relax and breathe. Move your neck, your head. And let's imagine that there's a thread going through your spine, and that you can pull at the top of that thread that goes all the way up through your head and helps to align your spine. Just pulling everything into place in this time. And breathe. And imagine you're breathing out just clouds of any icky energy that you're feeling at this time, be it stress, be it a particular concern, be it busyness of the morning or the week. Just let it go. Just let it float out. Know that it's being transmuted. You don't have to worry about where it's going. And breathe in that fresh new day that God has given us. The energy of life itself. And it's a cleansing breath. So as you breathe out, again, just anything you have no need of, you just let go. And as you breathe again, each time notice that as you breathe out, it's cleaner and clearer. And feel your heart come to a more comfortable place, just as though it's also settling in. And you may feel your stomach unclench, or your jaw, your shoulders drop. Wherever you carry tension, just feel it relax. And we acknowledge as we listen to the music in this place and the water trickling in the fountain in the corner. Just let those sounds help you go deeper. And we acknowledge that right here and right now, we are safe. We are in the arms of our Creator, who blesses and nurtures and lifts. And so in this time, we choose to go deeper. Mother, Father, God, knower of all things, in this time we give ourselves over to all that is good, to all that blesses, to all that lifts. And with each breath, you feel that deepening, and even a smile may be coming to your mouth as you feel that relaxation. It's that kind of awe of slipping into a hot tub, knowing that this will bless you. Feel your throat relax. Even your eyes and your head relaxes. Remember, there is nowhere you can walk that God is not. It is all about us illuminating that knowledge. We accept that we walk, we dwell in the presence of a benevolent, loving Creator. And so picture yourself in a temple room. Perhaps it is very tall and cathedral-like. Perhaps it is cozy, whatever feels right to you in this moment. But notice what is around you, the colors. I'm seeing some shimmering silver on an altar-type place with a sitting figure that is meditating also. And just breathe in the essence of this place. Know that many come here with the sole purpose of lifting themselves and others in prayer. And so these walls hold a sacred energy. This place is dedicated to healing. And feel that energy seep into you, that many who have prayed here before have left a residue of energy to ignite that spark within all who walk here. And so you accept their gift, the radiance, into your heart and let it lift you. Let it move to those places in you that desire healing at this time. Often we think first of our body because the pain gets our attention if we have any. So let that seep into your bones and your muscles and your organs and every part of you that desires healing. And just to lift you up, to remind you of your well-being. And we affirm for this body. Let's talk to it for a moment. Thank you for your service. Thank you for letting me walk through earth by being my vehicle. I'm sorry for the times that I've mistreated you. I ask you to forgive me for being cavalier when you have been so faithful. I lift you up. I am craving the activity and the nurturing through food and exercise or just activity that will bless you. And I see you just absorbing all of the good energy around you and knowing what to do with it to heal. That you have a divine intelligence that uses time and just the cellular knowledge I don't even know about to repair yourself. How amazing is that? I acknowledge the divine in you. I do my part to flip on all those switches that say yes to healing. I feel you and see you performing to your highest function in all areas. I feel the joy of well-being moving through me, not just in my body, but that goes into my spirit, that I feel the joy of your well-being, body. I feel that joy. And in the acceptance of that, I feel myself radiate that into this room, blessing others who may sit here now and in the future, that their physical bodies come into alignment with the truth, capital T truth of their highest being. And now we turn our attention to this emotional body. The roller coaster that is Earth, or both in the world and in our own personal world, Just imagine you are stepping forward and embracing that inner child that has been feeling so much. And imagine that highest self, that part of you that knows the truth, that despite all appearances, love reigns and love wins. And love is truly all there is, no matter what it appears to be in this time. And so gather up that child in your lap. Hold them. Let them cry. Let them laugh. Let them shake. And just hold them in this knowledge, knowing that even as you do this, this great divine creator holds you, pours through you, through this child. So there is no lack. There is an infinite supply of love and well-being. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. And you see the child and feel the child begin to settle in your arms. You feel yourself, how you've settled in the arms of your Creator. And you feel that last bit in your heart that reserves, that defends, just coming into the knowledge that you are where you need to be, that you are safe. We use the Spirit's eyes to see that truth. The broader picture where we know we cannot fall outside of God. It is impossible. And picture as though this clean white mist that is comfortable, you are breathing it in. It's healing. It's going to wherever you need for it to, throughout your entire body, spirit, emotions. And you see the mist turn green for the color of healing, that it goes in every place, lifting, blessing. You don't even have to know how to direct it, although you may notice where it goes. And feel that child that is now clean and clear and bright-eyed, turning and placing its precious little innocent hands on your heart, helping you let go of any remaining residues of fear or concern. Connection. Our healing is in our connection. Stay here for a moment, allowing your heart to be bathed in the mist of the white, of the green, and of the healing touch. And just see where your heart settles in this time. We'll give some silence to this, to just feel. And we feel bubble up in us some of the busy thoughts that have created these emotions. And so let's address that mind part. There is our greater mind that knows the truth always and delights in the expansion of our knowledge. And there is that monkey mind we know about that jumps around, the ego mind, the human mind, that's in contrary to those things we truly do know to be true. So let's just address those thoughts. And let's again just affirm that if we see fear, there is a higher truth. If we see lack, there is a higher truth. So we affirm that love is the power of creation and sustenance in the world, in the universe. That abundance is the truth of our being and throughout. And see a light moving toward you. It's growing bigger, getting brighter. You see it flicker like a beautiful star, and it grows. You can tell someone is carrying it. And you get to a point where you begin to feel warmth from it. Closer and closer. And you are moving toward it till you see a loving being that you know you are connected with. And they have brought this light, you have brought this light till you are together and you sit together. And I'm hearing that this is our light. And there is a one, our higher self and our guidance, that is a caretaker for this light. And that it always exists in high radiance. And it is when we choose to connect that it becomes more than a pinprick, but becomes something we can feel and see in its glory. The importance of sitting together and sitting in the silence alone to feel that radiance. And see that they're handing you this glowing orb and saying, don't shy from it. This is yours. You hold it. This preciousness is you. Hold it. Take it. You're not going to break it. Don't be afraid of it. Let yourself look down at it and marvel. What do you see in it? Is it one thing? Or is there more to see? Be with this for a moment. And I'm seeing as though a montage of images are projected inside the orb, and different parts of your life, and you laugh, kind of cry laugh over the joyful images you see. And then there are struggles, but whenever you see the struggles, then you see the orb ramp up its light. And you watch the images turn into something very beautiful, as there is a lesson learned or something that gains more preciousness to you through this experience. I'm seeing these gorgeous threads as though woven in silver and woven in gold, as all of these experiences and knowledge gained and lessons learned and joy experienced, as they pass over the surface of this orb. And you know in your heart, and you hear the words from this one, that this is, in all the beauty that you are seeing, this is but one fraction of who you are. Just this particular life experience. And as you hear these words, you're gazing at the orb and you see your current face smiling back at you. But wonderful, clean, clear energy in the eyes, full of knowledge, full of understanding and acceptance and joy and a radiance. And as though you can see vast universes in those eyes. Just a fraction of who we are in this time as this one. So how does this help me walk better in earth? And this one says, as you see fear, just know it is the tip of the iceberg to the truth of what is happening. There is an ever-evolving experience towards the expression of all good. That mine is to stay the course and walk in love. I choose love. Think of all the ways you judge yourself. And can you look that one in the eyes and say, I choose love. I choose to forgive you for the times you made poor decisions, for the times that you walked away when you could have helped. You also are ever evolving, and you have eyes to see, most of all because you choose to see. You choose to see how you can bless yourself and others. We resist the temptation to join in the clamor of earth. Instead, we radiate healing and acknowledge that we can lift. Our power is in our compassion. Our gift is our love. There's nothing stronger. So as we have sent this love to body, mind, and spirit, we've touched on heart, but let's spend some time there with this love. What does it feel like when you completely love someone without fear, that joy, that excitement, or loving doing something, a hobby, a creation, an expression, where you feel the freedom and you feel when you're in the zone and you're expressing so clearly and cleanly, and you don't even think of how you look or how you are coming across because you're so into the expression that when you suddenly catch yourself and think about it, you realize how incredible it felt to be lost in the experience. And isn't it funny how we term things? That we're lost in it. Really, all we're losing is the ego in that moment. The ego stops monitoring when we are so in the zone that we are just simply connected to the divine flow. And how does your heart feel when you get to do that? There's just no walls. There's only expansion. There's only joy. There's only fulfillment. There's only this outpouring and this immersion in that experience. I've heard it said that joy is knowing you're on the path. So is that joy, that reflection back to us that we're doing just what we need to be doing in that moment. Our heart loves to dance. So what makes your heart dance? Picture that child you were holding earlier that's so clean and clear now. And they take you by the hand and they walk you somewhere. They remember. They remember what makes your heart dance. Let them show you freedom. And if images of the past come to your mind, see those relationships, but see them with new eyes. See how in their imperfections, they were really perfect. As you evolve, as you understand how to connect and interact with people, how to learn, how to recover from mistakes, how to recover from injuries, how to recover from anything. And also how to celebrate. So important. Celebration fortifies us. Don't cut it short. Celebration is gratitude in action. And laughter. Laughter signals that you truly know that all is well. And you're expressing that in body, mind, and spirit when you let yourself laugh freely. So it feels like a divine tune-up here. Let's picture all of these bodies, body, mind, spirit, heart, aligning as though they're images that now come together to reside at this time in this body. And let's see that room that was your temple is your temple. Again, radiating this full alignment, the energy of alignment into that room, to this room. That in your doing it, you are modeling it and you are radiating it for others. You feel that hum of everything being where it needs to be, clicking into place. Notice an interaction that maybe you hadn't really seen before as those bodies communicate with each other. As that divine spirit embraces ideas sent from the Creator and the allness of good. And that from there, the thoughts stream. From there, the emotions are felt. From there, your body acts. So that all aligns with truth and love and light. That we can achieve great things. That our minds are quick to amazing ideas. That from our heart and our mind working together, these divine creations occur. That we express artistically or verbally or any way that we feel moved to do. That these ways that we create are something that become a spark and a lifeline to other people as we are connected to them. We see that web of light between us all. Picture the ones in this room, anyone who may be listening, filled to such overflowing that they radiate to those in their world as we do in ours. We radiate to our loved ones, to all those we have concerns about, and to those that we may not know, but we know have issues in the world, in our country, in other countries, in our planet. May we know that all of us are on a divine mission. We never veered out of what God, of God's sight, of God's embrace, but we evolve. We steer the ship that we are instead of letting it go where it will. Until and unless we feel that divine connection, and there is an allowing. But we steer to our connection. We center in our connection, and then the flow, then the easy allowing. So think in your heart, what are you allowing at this time? I affirm for us that we allow a divine connection so profound that it is beyond anything we've ever experienced, that we know without any doubt that we dwell in the presence and the power of a divine creator that is unlimited. We allow love to be experienced by us and through us. We allow the abundance of all good things to be experienced by us and through us. We allow healing to be experienced by us and through us. God the good is, we are, and I am. And all is well. So we breathe. Allow your attention to be more centered in your body at this time. Know that all of this walks with you everywhere you go and more. Know that all of this is available to you at any time. You can curl up in the arms of the Father, and you can be the arms for someone else. We are light bearers, and we keep our lights, our flames lit. Sometimes a spark, sometimes a bonfire. We walk forward in the light of truth. We breathe, embody this. Feel that cleansing and renewing that you are. You are fortified in God's truth. And all else falls away. As you feel comfortable, begin to move your hands and feet. Think of this body with gratitude. Thank it again for being the vehicle of your walking in earth. And With gratitude, we think of the day ahead of us as the gift that it is, the unwritten page in our story, that we are guided to walk forward, spending our time in ways that further that story of who we really are. We let it be the truth of our being. You can return to this moment and this knowing at any time. Know that when there is fear, you can affirm, but you can also know that there are higher beings always to reach out to and say no for me in this moment till I can know for myself. Know for me in this moment, and I know. And be that one that can know for others as well. Thank you for joining us. Come back again in 20 minutes. Our wonderful leader, Kim Andrews, will always have a fabulous message of lifting and knowledge and joy for us. And I hope you walk in great love today and let it be so. Amen.